Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to our channel, Why Not Now? My name is Steven. This is my beautiful wife, Lisa Marie. This video is all about an update. Yes, that's right, an update.
Life update. Obviously, we are not in Oaxaca, right? We're not in Oaxaca City, so what is going on?
What is going on? So let's walk and let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
All right. So, it feels like I haven't been in front of the camera in a while, but I have, but back talking to you guys. We decided to up and leave Oaxaca City. Oaxaca City.
I was thinking, where do we begin?
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we decided to up and leave Oaxaca City. We have our reasons behind it, and we're gonna fill you in with it in a further video later on. But right now, we just give you an update. We are over here in the state of
Sinaloa, the narco state of Mexico, right?
Yes. One of the most dangerous states in Mexico, right? As they say.
We wanted to, like, I mean, come on, guys. When you hear where we are, obviously you're gonna. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Anybody who knows about Sinaloa State, who has visited, you know, whether you're a Mexican or you're not, you're an extranjero, you know, let's put the elephant in the room out there and let's talk about the fact that yes, we are in the narco state Sinaloa. But where are we actually?
Mazatlan. It was actually on our list before we had moved down to Mexico. We were looking at Mazatlan and we were looking at Queretaro, and we decided to go with, of course, Queretaro, and we don't regret that at all. But we decided to come here, and we are checking things out as we are over here. Man, we have looked at tons of apartments.
I'm laughing because if only you guys, if I could just like speak to you and just let you see all the visions of what we've gone through. We're gonna fill you guys in. We're gonna do videos on why we left Oaxaca. We have our reasons, guys. You're gonna want to hear this, guys, because for our true followers, the people who have been our faithful followers, and you guys depend on us. You tell us, hey, we are following you. We want to hear, you know, your thoughts. We trust you guys. You guys always tell us the truth, whether it's good or bad. You're gonna hear that. You know, we're gonna give that to you guys. Right now, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna have a proper video and sit down and do that. Right now, we're just gonna chat a little bit about what we've been up to the last few weeks. We've been in Mazatlan. Did we consider living in Mazatlan?
At one point, we did. Yeah.
We did. We were gonna do it. You know, it's funny. I love the beach, and you know, I grew up in New York. And for those of you who are from New York, you know that we have a couple of beaches that we go to. You know, we go to Rockaway Beach, which is a dirty beach, right? We always joke and say it's a dirty beach, but it was our beach. In the summertime, we would enjoy Rockaway Beach, out in Rockaway Park, Far Rockaway area. And we would go to Jones Beach sometimes if you wanted a better beach, which wasn't too much better, but there were multiple beaches out there. And then if you wanted to drive further, you can go out, right? A few hours further. But I always loved the beach. I always loved seafood. But I'm going to tell you a funny story is that, you know how they say, like, as a pregnant woman, when you're pregnant, that your husband feels your pains and he gets nauseous? Well, no one's pregnant here, just FYI, guys. But this is going to be funny to you because I kept harassing my husband because he's not a seafood eater, guys. And he loves fried fish. You know, he likes like fried catfish, southerner. And he'll do like shrimp and things like that. But I grew up eating, like, as an Italian, American Italian, I grew up eating like scungili, you know, the mussels and clams and scallops and, you know, whatever, all that good stuff. Squid, which is different for him. And I came here and I thought, oh, well, I'm going to get to have my seafood now. I can't wait. I've been waiting for so long. Bring me to eat seafood, husband. Let's go eat some seafood. Well, funny thing is that I went and got some seafood. Ceviche was amazing. It was good. It was really good, guys. I had gotten, you know, something I would have gotten many years ago, which was like, it's a caldo. So for those of you who don't know, it's like the broth. Like if you eat beef broth, chicken broth, but it's pure seafood broth, right? So they have this it's like water, thin seafood broth with a bunch of different seafood in it. And I don't know what happened, guys. I started, you know, I'm sipping away and I'm thinking it's going to be like old times. And I started to feel queasy immediately.
She blamed me for it.
And I blamed him for it because I really believe that I've been around him for so long. You guys know we've been together for Well, our anniversary is coming up next
Anniversary coming up next month. Yep.
And 9 years married, right? 12 years together.
Yep.
And I told him, I said, I've been around you too long, like a husband around a pregnant woman. You have rubbed off on me, and now I can't even enjoy seafood like I used to. And he told me, what did you say to me?
It's not that. I feel like when you get of age, your taste bud change. Like I used to eat a lot of things when I was younger. I'd have a taste for a lot of different foods, but when I got older, it changed, and that happens. That's normal, and that's life.
Yeah.
Over here though, they have tons of seafood spots. Like I like how they set up seafood on the street. How they just open up. They put carts out in the middle of the street. Over there, we've been all at Centro, South Beach.
Plazuela Machado.
Yeah, over in that area, which I prefer, that area. Right now, we're over in Zona Dorado, Golden Zone. Very touristy. But it's nice over here, you know. But they put tables out and seafood everywhere. You see them in the morning actually coming in with oysters and stuff. They be selling oysters. Locals be buying them. You see the fishermen, once you go down towards Playa Sur, you see the fishermen further down selling fish. Like they come in, they have fish and they selling it, and that's actually cool. But back to why we over in Mazatlan, over here in Sinaloa, we were considering this place, and we came here with the mindset of, okay, we're gonna go out this way, we're gonna check it out, because we were considering it at first. But
and after all, you know, I was like gung-ho, you know, beaches, seafood, I gotta live there, I want to live there. And then
came here, and it was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call. We realized we like what we like. That's kind of what it comes down to. Everybody has what they like, and we realize we like what we like, you know, and it's just that simple to me.
We'll skim over a little bit, a couple of points that we've learned in the few weeks we've been here, guys. But we'll do a proper video on Mazatlan, because we're going to give you some real tips, guys, because you wouldn't believe some of the things that you learned in a few weeks, and we have some tips for you. But we realized, you know, even my husband, he even realized, he said previously in our video, if you haven't seen it already, the Oaxaca video, all those things still hold true. The initial impressions, those were our initial impressions. Now, eventually we're going to give you our final thoughts on Oaxaca after living there for a little bit. Not a long time, but a little bit, and renting an apartment there. You guys who haven't seen our apartment tour, make sure you check it out. And that gives you some clues into some things too as well. But my husband thought he loved warm weather, and he came here and he said, well, what did you say exactly? What you told me about that? Because here
it's winter time over here now, but it's been like in the 80s.
At 7:45 in the morning.
And it's real humid. Like I'm talking about, like, man, like New Orleans, Miami type humid heat. And it's like, man, this is winter time, so I only can imagine the summer. And we're saying that for the simple fact that when you get an apartment, and that's something else we're going to talk about, apartments, the electric bill, what that would be looking like. So
and the rentals here, guys, we have looked at so many rentals from, you know, on the the lower end. You know, for us this is not the low end, but the lower end, I would say, like, some for 9,000 pesos a month, and up until, I want to say, what was it, like 14,500, give or take. We kind of wanted to compare, and I'll be straight with you guys. If you don't spend at least like
16, 17,
15-ish, you are either gonna get an apartment that seems decent, but you're gonna come out of your door and see construction on the left, construction on the right, construction behind you, everywhere. It's gonna be, they're building everywhere here. It's a lot. Or you go and get an area that may be decent, but your apartment may look like straight.
It's
not the best. I almost said my G word, straight garbage.
Somebody was trying to let us get an apartment, just all about the location. Oh, we like the location is good, is that, and it has this and it has that. The location was nice, I admit, but it's like, it was a box, and they wanted like 14,500 for it.
Right.
And of course, wifey talked them down to 13. And they were saying, okay, you can do month to month. So they were kind of fine with it because they want to do vacational rentals, and that's a big thing over here too.
Oh,
vacational rentals, man, and they will up the price on you. It's so much we can get it. We gonna dive into about Mazatlan.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna say, guys, you know, we love all of our people. We have viewers that are in the U.S. and Canada and in India and China. We have viewers in Philippines. I mean, everywhere, guys. Okay, and we love all of our viewers equally. Okay, but I'm gonna say this, guys. You guys in Canada, our viewers in Canada, man. When you guys come here for 6 months, wow, you guys really dominate here. And the real estate agents, because of that, they definitely love to hike up those prices because it's very during that season, right? The high season, which is what it is right now, up until April, more or less.
When it gets hot,
it you know, everything's rented up. Yeah. So the prices, obviously, they do go up. Should they go up? Whether I agree or not, that doesn't matter at this point. But they do go up.
Yeah. Canada, you guys represent down here, man.
Yeah, it's
flags everywhere, and we read that a long time ago before we moved here. How Canadians come down here for like snowbirds, you know, they come down here, and it's true. We realize that it's true, but in our opinion, you guys are bringing it up so high, man, so high.
Help!
And I get it. Not everybody's trying to do it, and not everybody. Most everyone is trying to come down here and just live easy, affordable life. And some people can afford it, and some people just
either they can't or they don't want.
It's the have or the have-nots type of situation, and we're realizing that.
Like behind you, look at these condos behind you. Those are going for like what, 50, 40, 50. Some of them even more.
I don't know, but yeah, they have a lot of these high rises going on around here. Keep in mind, we over here in the Golden Zone. We're over here in the Golden Zone, and
which is the most expensive.
One of the most expensive tourist areas, but you get they take more care of the area, in my opinion, and they protect it. Police, but it's expensive, man. You getting a taxi over here, they're gonna start you out with 70 pesos.
So they have these little golf carts, guys,
pulmonillas, yeah.
And when you ask them, the lowest we've gotten them down to was 100 pesos for like maybe, I don't know, it was like a 7-minute ride. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they tell you 150. They'll tell you right away.
It's the experience. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you and your maybe 3-4 people can fit on there. And it's just the experience around with the open top, down through the beach. Very beautiful. It's nice. We actually done it once or twice, trying to get to apartments. But yeah, this is a life update. A life update while we're in Mexico, while living in Mexico. And we're over here in Sinaloa, Mazatlan.
And we didn't plan, you know, we were talking about this and we were like, gosh, you know, we are just exhausted, guys, because, you know, we like to travel, but our kind of travel is we like to slow travel, and we like to have a place that we're settled in, and you know, where we can cook at home. It has been so upside down. We've been switching Airbnbs because the Airbnbs we find that are doable for what we need and for our dogs and all of that, you know, they may have it a week available, and then we have to switch to another one because it's booked up by somebody else. So we've been to a lot of Airbnbs. We've been to a lot of rentals. We've learned a lot of game on what the rental culture is here, and there's pros, and of course the beautiful ocean, you know, the seafood, the beauty of, you know, at night when it cools down, it feels amazing here in Mazatlan, nice. and then playing banda music is a big thing here on the beach. There's also cons like anywhere, right?
Yeah. But overall though, Mazatlan, it's not a bad place. Not a bad place. Like I said, further on, we're gonna make more videos, diving more into Mazatlan. But like everywhere, you know, you have to be good with your bad. But they do give you warnings. And we are in the bubble area, Mazatlan. You know, we are in the bubble area. But they tell you.
And for those of you who don't know what the bubble is, for those who don't know what the bubble means.
The bubble meaning that you haven't really. You're protected. You're protected. Just like in the United States, you have areas just like over in Sinaloa. We grew up in those areas. We've been in those areas where it was a war zone going on. And some people grew up in protected areas, but they've never seen any of that, so they don't know what it's like. So they wouldn't know what to do, and that's fine. But over here in Mazatlan, you are protected. I'm gonna be honest, you are protected, but there are warnings. Don't go beyond a certain part, and they tell you immediately when you get here from the airport, make sure you get a when you get here in the airport, make sure you get a taxi, a real deal taxi that's in the airport. Don't just jump in anybody's car, stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. And so you guys wouldn't believe, you know, after all of this evaluating and realizing that although the beach was beautiful for the purpose of visiting for us, you know, it's not Mazatlan anyway, here anyway, it's not for us to live long term. But, you know, you have to really, and you guys always hear us say this, you know, vacationing, visiting, and living are two different things. So when you're trying to really live somewhere, you learn the ins and outs, and you realize, okay, you know, it may be a great fantasy to, oh, it's a vacation. I had an amazing time when I vacationed in X, Y, and Z place. But when you go to live there and you see what day-to-day life is, it's a little bit different, guys.
It's different.
And that's what we're here to bring that perspective to you, not just a fantasy. Because, hey, if you want to have your fantasies fulfilled, you can watch all of YouTubers all day because that's what they're going to give you, right? But we're going to tell you everything, the good and the bad, and, you know, and the in-between.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't believe where we decided to go. But we're not going to announce it now. It'll come later. But for those of you who did this before, when you get a couple guys guessed Oaxaca. Dark Star. He's on point. He's one of our number one fans, right? Yep. He's on it. He's sharp. Yep. And guess below, comment below, where do you think we're going to end up? Yeah. And this is, you guys might be tickled to find out. Yeah,
and this isn't a joke, man. Like, we're going around trying to really find affordability. You guys know that we're really living down here. We have a temporary residence down here. We've been here over a year, going on like a year and 4 months, whatever. Like, we are really trying to live in Mexico. We're not doing the tourist visa and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're not doing visa runs in and out every 6 months and things.
No,
we came here the legit way.
Yeah,
from day one.
Yeah, we are really living here. Like, this isn't like, oh no, we're really living here. We're trying to find that home spot. So we're going through this. Take you guys along with us as like an experience. Yeah. We are not a travel channel, like my wife said that at first. But it seems like we're a travel channel.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, no gracias. But we're just trying to find our home. You know, trying to find what we like. And of course, Queretaro is a nice city. Shout out to everybody in Queretaro.
My husband would say he misses it so much.
I miss it. What's up, Perengranito? You know who you are. You know what I'm talking. What's up to everybody in Queretaro? You know, Elida,
Everardo, our Mama Ramos, and Papa Ramos.
Yeah, we miss you guys. We really miss a lot of our friends there. But we're just really trying to find home. And we're going around, we're finding it, we're taking guys along with us, and this is our journey. So we're taking guys along with us. We decided to give you a life update of Mexico, of us living in Mexico, what we're trying to accomplish, what we're trying to find. We're just taking guys along with us.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So stay tuned because you're going to have videos coming up about, we're going to show you a little bit around Mazatlan. We're going to take you around before we say peace out to beautiful state of Sinaloa. Yep. And you have, of course, have the Oaxaca videos that we did. We showed you a little bit around there. You're gonna have the reasons why we left. We're gonna get in detail, guys, and we joke, you know, we joke and like to have fun, but we're gonna get to serious conversations. We're gonna talk about this. It's important to know. And also for those of you who are just popping in and are new to our channel, I have to always say this. I can't assume that, you know, everyone who's watching right now has been following us all along. Make sure you check out all of our videos. We did live in Querétaro, Mexico for a little over a year. Like my husband mentioned, we have our temporary residency. We have videos on temporary residency, how to help you step by step, showing you the websites, what to click on, everything. I actually have a couple of our viewers who had their appointment and were successful. I have one, High Glow R, and I think she's in Florida. Okay. She's gonna have hers coming up. We wish you luck. We're praying for you. You're gonna do great. You're gonna get your residency. Check that out. We have neighborhood tours in Querétaro. We went around and showed you tons of neighborhoods there, in and out.
And we
cost of living videos, 2021, 2022, apartment tours. We have had multiple apartments. We showed you that as well, and give you the pros and cons. So check out our library of videos.
And thank you to you who reach out to us and telling us that we have helped you out. That makes us feel good knowing that we are helping people out because you don't hear that a lot. So we really appreciate that, because that's our whole purpose. It's not about us, you know. It's about we're trying to find our journey, but we're on our journey, but we're also showing this information to help people out. It's not all about what we want to do our life and all that. It's more of like we're trying to pass info along to help you guys out, convert, you know, transfer, and do all you need to do to come over here to Mexico.
Yeah, because quite honestly, recently there's been a lot of challenges we've gone through. It's been hard, and it hasn't been enjoyable. You know, it may seem amazing. Oh wow, they have a beach behind them, or we show you those things, but there are a lot of the in-betweens that you guys don't see, and a lot of the challenges that we experience. And not to mention, you guys know we have 2 little dogs. We're flying with them, and you guys have seen our video, my video that we did on the travel story on Oaxaca, story time Oaxaca. I'll pin it in the comments below, in the pin comment. It happened again, guys, with Joe Pesci, my little Yorkie. Yes, and yes, we tried to put him out the window, and it doesn't work. He's nauseous. He gets car sick every time. So I'm prepared. But yeah, guys, more to come. And as my husband mentioned, if we didn't have a purpose behind this, if we didn't, want to fulfill something deeper than just, we just want to travel, we wouldn't care to do this, because it gets really tough and it gets really hard. So we appreciate the support from those of you who have been our constant support, whether by words, whether by sharing our content on social media, with friends, with words of encouragement, and with financial support. We just are so thankful for any type of support that you guys give. We thank you very, very, very much from the bottom of our hearts. So
we're going to end this video before the tide comes in. It's coming up higher. It's coming up higher as we speak. But hey, we're going to end it as always.
As always, guys, live the life that you were meant to live. Keep a grateful heart.
And remember, why not now?